Hello and welcome back to the Photography Workshop Co. This is Jay Collier. We have a very exciting new product here, yet to be released, from Benro. Those looking for a travel tripod in particular, this is about to change the game in travel tripods, so stick around and we'll take a deep dive into what this is and why you need it. As most people are aware, the last few years has seen many releases of tripods aimed at the travel market. Things that are carbon fiber, lightweight, fit into a small camera bag, and most importantly have a decent enough payload to take most modern mirrorless and digital cameras. So today we'll be taking a closer look at the Cyanbird FS30. Now this is an updated version of the Cyanbird that's been out for a couple of years, and there's three different versions of the Cyanbird. Now the Benro Cyanbird FS30, the changes in this one is a slightly heavier payload from what you would have seen with previous models, with a complete carbon fiber construction. You may have seen a previous review I did of the Cyanbird maybe a little over a year ago, which was the carbon fiber top stems with the alloy inner tubes. Today we're looking at the brand new version, which is completely carbon fiber, weighs only 99 grams, so you will get a tripod under 1 kilo, inclusive of the ball head. Now this one will extend to 1.5 meters and pack down size is 45.5 centimeters, meaning you can fit this inside of a camera backpack. Add to this the payload of 4.5 kilos on this tripod. It makes a very suitable tripod for those that need function and performance, lightweight and durability of carbon fiber. So as I mentioned in the intro, I have not seen this tripod yet. It is still sealed. So right now I'm going to open this one up, unbox it with you and see what comes supplied in the pack. Alright, so here we go. First look at the new Cyanbird FS30. Okay, in the packaging you've got a soft, like a roll pouch, very similar, almost exactly the same as the previous versions of the Cyanbird pouch. Also included is a shoulder strap that will come included there, so you can carry that externally. But I generally find when I'm traveling with the Cyanbird, I've actually used the Cyanbird on a lot of my travels recently, particularly up through Lake Eyre, places where I'm doing some astrophotography, not using a lot of tripod use, being that it's an aerial photography tour that I run up there. But I do always want something that's light, I can throw in the back of a camera bag, that's stable enough that when I do need a tripod, I've got something that's more than capable. Again, this one will be 4.5 kilo payload. So let's have a look inside. I will take some close-up shots of this as we go through, but just my first assessment of this product is that it's very similar to the previous version, extremely light. The new ball head is something which will be exciting to have a look at, just to see what it does. Spirit levels in multiple locations on the base and also on the top of the head. The Arca Swiss type plate, which is great. Those that use tripods and use particularly L brackets on their cameras that are Arca Swiss plate compatible. Any tripod on the market now that is using proprietary plates are just missing the point. So again, why I do choose Benro over other brands is the fact that it is Arca rather than a standard or custom plate that's limited to the brand of tripod that you purchase. Now, again, this one is completely carbon fiber. So all of the tubes now are completely carbon fiber, and they are flip locks rather than twist locks. So nice, quick and easy. But other than that, I mean, it's the quality that I expect from Benro in carbon fiber itself, with the anodized blue color on the hardware itself, which is a really nice touch. But let's pack this up and have a closer look at some of the functions and features and why I believe this one will be the new game changer for travel tripods. Okay, so having a closer look at the ball head itself, you've got one lock that controls all axes here. So on top of the tripod, you'll have your spirit level, and you've got the ability to tilt the lens or camera on the tripod 90 degrees on two different sides there, with again just one simple locking mechanism that locks all axes. So nice, quick and easy. Another great touch is the fact that you do have what I would consider as a panoramic swivel on the top. So if you are using an L bracket in particular on your camera, you do have the ability to get yourself level, pop your camera in the vertical position or into the portrait orientation, I should say, and that enables you to pan around without having to unlock one axis on the tripod, which will generally cause you to be unstable. Now, there are a lot of other travel tripods on the market which have only one lock, which means to unlock the actual ball head, if you were to do a pan, you've got the issue where you're becoming unlevel in order to pan around. So this one is really, really nice to have. It's a really good touch, is the fact that you can lock off the whole head itself and have an independent pan control without having to unlevel your tripod by unlocking the tension screw there. Now you do have your quick release plate with a 2-stage, so it will lock unless you hold in a little spring-loaded pin here, and out comes your ARCA compatible plate. So again, if you do have a L bracket on your camera, then that just alleviates the need to even use this. So I find when I'm traveling, if I've got a 100-400, I will put that plate itself on top of the lens mount on a 100-400, leaving any wide-angled lenses on my camera body and L bracket to attach to the ARCA plate here using an ARCA compatible L bracket. So to pop the plate back in, simple case of just putting one edge in first, clicking down, and it will lock shut. Okay, now taking a closer look at some of the other features, you've got the ability to get this one quite low to the ground. So you do have the little pull-out silver tabs here where you can lay the legs down flat. Now with the center column in the way, you just need to raise that one up and you will get it a little lower to the ground. But what you'll see on the bottom, you've got the little weight hook that you can hang your camera bag or something if you need extra weight for some stability. This unscrews, which has a little hex key built inside, which is used for tightening up any parts as they may loosen up over time and use. But the center column will actually come out. You can flip that in upside down. Replace the wrench key to lock it into place. Then you have the ability to keep the tripod legs in their standard position and get the camera as low to the ground as possible. So if you are wanting to do something that is extremely low, that would be the best way to get the lowest format position in this particular tripod itself. So as you see, getting this low to the ground with the center column in, you are limited to the height of the center column. But there is a hidden little feature here that the tripod has to get yourself much, much lower without having to flip the column upside down like you saw in the previous part of the video. There's an ingenious little way that this all comes together is in the base of the stem here, you've got a wrench key. So the Allen key itself, all you would do is simply unscrew the head itself. So once the ball head is off, you simply remove the entire center column, and with the base hook with the Allen key on the inside, you just put that down through the center of the stem and unscrew the bolt, which effectively turns the long column into a short column. So once you have the short column itself, that will fit straight back into the tripod, enabling you to get to very, very low angles. So thanks for joining me and taking a closer look at the new Cyanbird version with the brand new FS30 ball head. If you are considering one of these, and if you do live in Australia, remember that you can save 10% by going to Maxim's website and using the code PC10 at the checkout to reduce 10% off any Benro product, as well as any other products on the e-store on the Maxim website. Maxim Australia are the distributors and importers for not only Benro, but Shimoda bags, Tenba bags, Hader filters, Samyang lenses, and many, many more exciting products. So if you're in the market for a lightweight travel tripod that weighs under 1 kilo and supports up to 4.5 kilo payload, gets close to the ground, made of complete carbon fiber construction, then you can simply not go past the Benro Cyanbird with the brand new FS30 ball head. Thanks for sticking around and taking a closer look with me, and I'll see you again very, very soon at the Photography Workshop Co. I've been Jay Collier. Thanks, and I'll see you again very, very soon. Cheers.